in procrastination, the fear of failure. People procrastinate because they fear failure. They think, oh, this task is too hard. Or you fear that you won't meet the standard, so you don't do this. That's one of the reasons why people procrastinate. That's why they have this laziness. They think, oh, I'm going to fail. What's the point? I'm going to fail this English exam, this English test. What's the point of studying? That's what you say in your head. You think the task is too hard, or you fear you won't meet the standards. The second thing, it comes from procrastination, perfectionism. Perfection. You want to be perfect. Are you not a human being? You can't be perfect. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is perfect. Thank you. What's your name? Sultan, Jazakallah khair. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is perfect. Another reason why we procrastinate is we try to be a perfectionist. We want the perfect moment, the perfect condition, everything perfect. That doesn't exist. And another thing why people procrastinate is something we call the present bias. So when we give in to the short term or the immediate satisfaction over the long term benefits. That's why people procrastinate. Because, I'm not gonna study for my exam because I want to play FIFA right now with my friends, so it will make me happy. Will it benefit you in the long run? No. But why? So you want the enjoyment now? It's not good. You want the after. But Islam addresses these situations. Islam addresses this. Let's look at the first one, the fear of failure. How does Islam address this? Can someone have a go? People procrastinate because they fear failure. How does Islam address this? Who knows?
Tawakkul.
Tawakkul. Good. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Talaq, وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. Yes. Whoever relies upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then He is sufficient for him. So, if you want to eliminate this fear of failure, you have to have reliance on Allah. When we rely on Allah and we seek His aid, we seek His help, our fear diminishes. Because you can't carry this load by yourself. Allah is helping you. Allah is helping you. So when we realize this, when we realize the success is not in our results, but it's in what? It's in our sincere efforts. So you won't worry about the fear of failure. Imagine, you have the belief, I'm not going to do this because I'm going to fail. But then what do? Allah is with me. Let me just try. Let me do my best. The outcome is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also, let's look at perfectionism. How does the deen teach us about this? What is the deen? How does it? People go into procrastination because they're perfectionists. What does this our deen tell us? In regards to deeds. Learn, okay. Study. That's what I'm looking.
Make sure you control yourself. Time yourself.
Okay.
Everyone makes sin.
Say again?
Everyone makes sin.
Everyone makes sin? Okay. Related? Pray to Allah. Do you understand my question? Should I repeat it? I'm saying people procrastinate. One of the reasons why they do is because they have this thing of perfectionism. They want to do the perfect deed, the perfect everything, perfect condition, perfect place. What does Islam say in regards to that? What does the Prophet ﷺ say? The most beloved deeds to Allah? No. The most beloved deeds to Allah, that's the start of the day. Good. Say it?
Small things don't consist.
Good. The most beloved, what? What's your name, brother? Yeah. What? Sa'nu. Okay, Zama Khair. This is what I'm looking for. The most beloved deeds to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are those that are done consistently, even if they're small. So you don't need to be perfect and do big projects. You have to do what is okay for you. You do something small. You do something small, but you make sure you do it consistently. Does that make sense? So this hadith, what does this hadith teach us? The hadith is teaching us to focus on gradual progression, small progression, rather than unattainable perfection. Islam doesn't require us, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not require us to be perfect. We are people who sin. But what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us, He gave us opportunity to what? To repent. If we were perfect, why would we need to repent? Yeah? So this hadith, it teaches us to focus on gradual progress, on small progress, measurable progress, rather than seeking unattainable perfection. Okay. Let's move on. You see, psychology suggests that intrinsic motivation, I'll break this down for you. This means acting for internal satisfaction. Being happy inside is more effective than extrinsic motivation. This means acting for reward or punishment. So the satisfaction that you get inside, having this satisfaction, is better for you than getting a reward or punishment. And Islam also affirms this, because Islam, it links intrinsic motivation by linking action to our purpose. It links all our action to our purpose. How? With tawheed and ihsan. Because everything we do, all our actions, you see, all our external action is linked with the intrinsic to our purpose. Everything we do is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's what. You have to be Allah what? What does it say? Allah centric. Your mind has to be Allah centric. Everything we do is for Allah. So we have to make every task, even the mundane ones, the normal ones, an act of worship by renewing your intention, niyyah. And to get to the best level, you have to strive for ihsan. What is ihsan? Who can tell me what is ihsan? Okay, it's the highest level of being Muslim. What does this mean? What does this mean?
Ahmad. What ihsan?
Have the intention to do everything for Allah. Okay. What is ihsan? Who knows the hadith of Jibreel? Okay. What is ihsan? Okay, to worship Allah as you see Him, or if you can't do that, know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees you. So this is the best. So what is the how can we relate this? How can we relate this to procrastination? If we see that if we have the mindset that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees us all the time, or we act like we see Allah. If it's time for Salat al-Dhuhr, are we going to delay and say, no, let me finish this FIFA game? No. What are we going to do? Go straight to prayer. If we act that we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees us, are we going to delay making tawbah? No. So that's one of the best levels. That's why ihsan is one of the best levels you can achieve. Because if you imagine or you act like you see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or that you know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can see you, then you won't delay. Because you know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is looking at you. Is everybody with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So, by reframing our tasks with this mindset, with this ihsan mindset, or Allah-centric mindset, we need to gain the knowledge and the wisdom to not procrastinate. Let me give you some tips. I'll give you some tips on using time management inspired by the Sunnah to help your procrastination, to help your laziness. You see, the Prophet ﷺ, we have self-help gurus now. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We have self-help gurus now today, teaching you how to help yourself, help your productivity and all this. The Prophet ﷺ was the ultimate model of productivity. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
You agree with me?
Yes.
You don't say I don't believe you. You don't say. Do you agree with me?
Nah.
I don't think you agree with me.
Yes or no? Yes.
Do you agree with me? Yes. Now, how can we emulate this? That's the question. The Prophet ﷺ is the best example for us. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you agree?
Yes.
How can we emulate his time management? The Prophet ﷺ. Huh? I said the Prophet ﷺ is the ultimate model of productivity. How can we emulate his time management skills? Emulate, copy. How can we copy the Prophet ﷺ?
Chef. Easy ones.
Oh, sorry. How can we copy? How can we copy? Listen, I thought this was for 16. I'm broke. How can we copy? Okay, follow suit. Specifically, I'm talking about time management. What did the Prophet do? What did manage your time. Pray on time. So the Prophet prayed on time, we pray on time. But that's a good example. Pretend there's no FIFA. I don't understand. Okay, there's no FIFA at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, but there were still distractions.
Try and make time to read Quran.
Okay, make time to read Quran. But I need you to tell me, what did the Prophet ﷺ do? How did he act? Can you give me any stories of time management specifically?
Teach the people.
Yes, but it's not time management. Do you know what time management is?
Hands up if anybody knows time management. Hands up.
Who knows what time? Explain, what's time management?
Alright, so time management.
What's so funny? It's okay, brother.
Time management is how you manage your time.
Yeah, it's how you manage your time. Thank you. Okay, now the question is, how did the Prophet manage his time? Can you give me sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Give me instances. Instead of worshiping Allah in the evening, okay. Okay, I want the opposite. You're close. What?
He said after full
Okay. But how is it managing time? No one, I don't think, let's do that.
Maybe by knowing that he's going to die one day.
Okay, known by, okay, that's a general one. Okay, let me help you. I'll give you one. The Prophet ﷺ, according to Ibn Majah, he says, "Oh Allah, bless my nation in the early mornings." Have you heard this before?
No.
The Prophet ﷺ said, made a dua, he said, "Oh Allah, bless my nation in the early mornings." So, if you want to read your Quran, if you want to do anything, in the morning, Fajr time. So, is that not time management we learned from the Prophet? Is that not a skill we learned from the Prophet? Who here is memorizing the Quran? Yeah? Well, I'm not saying you have it. If you memorize it, you can reduce your arm or anything. If you're not, inshallah, start today. Let this be your motivation. When do you practice? Every hour, mashallah. Every single second. Wait, you're not practicing now.
I'm saying every 5 hours.
Okay, let's be honest. Let's tell the truth. إن الصدق يهدي إلى البر وإن البر يهدي إلى الجنة. Tell the truth. Okay.
I just said sit down.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Okay. When? What? In the evening? After school? What?
Once in the morning after Fajr, every day.
Good. What about you, bro? Joker. Fajr every day. Who else? Saturday and Sunday. What time? Huh? Evening. Okay. The Prophet ﷺ made dua, "Oh Allah, bless my nation in the early morning." So, this is a time management skill we can implement. Psychologically, our willpower, our drive is in the morning. That's when it's the strongest. That's when our iman is the strongest. We don't have any, nobody's distracting us, telling to do this, go to this, go cook this, go to this. What? Wake up for Fajr, I know. Well, in the morning. Nobody is telling you to do anything besides pray. No one's telling you go to school yet, do this maths homework. No one's disturbing your mind. So your iman is at its highest right now. Making it the best time to tackle high priority tasks. To tackle the most important task. Sorry about the language. To tackle the most important task. You have a question, brother? Okay. So, what can we learn from this? We plan our day around the Fajr prayer and the first few hours around it. You understand? Okay. What's another thing we learn from the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? And time management. Someone give me another. Do you understand my example? Now give me an example.
Like always, like don't be quickly angry at people.
Okay. This is right. Don't be quick. I agree with you, but I want to talk about time management. Dua, okay. If you have, is this time management related, brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
In your free time, read Quran.
Okay, good. That's good. In your free time, with Quran.
Plan. If you know that you're gonna have free time, plan for what you're gonna do for that.
Okay, is that okay?
Sleep early,
Sleep early, wake up early. Okay.
Maybe read Quran like Mawlid Kadisha, like from time to time.
Okay. So let me give you another example. The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, can people name some of the responsibilities that the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had? Give me some. Give me one responsibility he had.
Teaching people.
Teaching people? What? Okay, go to the masjid. Okay.
Teaching people.
Another thing that someone else has said. Something else. Give some. Okay, you already give me one. Somebody else.
Yeah.
Did you say? Okay, what else?
He said one.
Oh, you said one already, sorry. Did you say one? Okay, give me one of the responsibilities the Prophet had.
Be responsible for
Okay, the welfare of people. Okay, good. You have one now?
Trying to stop the corruption of the people.
Okay, we see a judge for people. Okay. Teaching. Okay.
yeah, fun.
Family. Okay, good. Yeah, teaching people the right way. Good. What else?
Maybe you mean you're practicing the Quran Kareem.
No practice. Yeah.
You practice the Quran. What you learn,
Okay,
you practice.
good. Personal reflection as well. Okay. What else? Call it da'wah. Good.
I said teaching.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You're right. Teaching people. What else? He was the imam. Was he not a soldier as well? What else?
Fighting.
He was a general.
Fighting in the war.
Okay. What else? A trader.
Diplomat.
People's leader. Politician. Okay. What else? Anything else? Who knows the point of family? You see, how many were we mentioned?
6.
How many have we mentioned? 90 million, okay. What is the point? Who knows the point I'm trying to make?
You did a lot of stuff.
He did a lot of stuff. Okay. So, the Prophet ﷺ, look at the tip I want to derive from this. He segmented his time. What do I mean by this? You need to divide your day in chunks. You need to divide your day for chunks, for different tasks, different things you have to do. The Prophet ﷺ, he dedicated time for worship. He dedicated time to his wives. How many wives did he have?
4.
Who can name his wives? He didn't have 10. I think it's 11. Who named the Prophet's wife? Somebody else said they haven't put their hand up yet. I know. Let's give somebody else a chance. What do you know? Okay. Aisha, mashallah. Who else? Give me one. Soda, okay. You? What? You, brother. What? Khadija? Ashri? You? Huh? Salama, okay. Salama, 4. No. Hafsa, 5. Zainab? What? Yeah, that's 6. Maimuna? No Sophia. What, you? So, did someone say soda already? Okay, someone said, that's 7 we have. What do you have? Said that.
Ramla.
No, Fatima was not. Joria. There's 2 Zainabs. Yeah.
Sophia.
Okay. Khadija, listen, you be after me. Go and memorize it quickly. This is the Prophet's wife. Khadija, Aisha, Hafsa. Habiba, Salama. Khadija, Aisha, Hafsa. Habiba, Salama. Next one, Sauda, Sophia. So, Khadija, Aisha, Hafsa, Habiba, Salama. Sauda, Sophia, Zainab, Maimuna, Juwairiya. Who can say the 11? Can you say the 11?
Let's sleep.
Who can say the 11 I just mentioned?
After he married her,
In the order?
he released her.
Sleep.
No.
But still, it was with him. It was with Prophet Moses' son. Maria.
I said in
She was
order.
his slave. His slave.
Is that Ummah?
I'll say it again. Khadija, Aisha, Hafsa. Habiba, Salama. Sauda, Sophia. Zainab. Maimuna, Juwairiya.
راح عندك؟
Okay, not in order. Okay, give me what you have. Good, not bad. Good. Who can continue? Good on yellow. Zainab. Yeah? Zainab, okay. Juwairiya. Ramla is called the school. Habiba is Ramla. Habiba is Ramla. That's a kunya. Yeah? What else? Salama. Soda. Khadija. Okay, anyways. Let's go back. We digress. What's my point? The Prophet ﷺ had so many responsibilities, but he was able to dedicate time for worship, his family, his wife, not wife, his wife, his community, wives, his community, his companions, his personal reflection, and this aligns with what in psychology we call time blocking. Time blocking. You dedicate time. This is for my wife. My time is for my wife. This time is for my wife. This one time is for my Quran. This evening is for my tahajjud. You block your time. You divide your time into things that you need to do. You understand? Are you with me? Yeah. Good. Okay, let's go. How long do I have left? Huh? Okay. Now, remember when I said procrastination? It's not only about just time. It's about sometimes it's like fear we have inside, or grief, or challenges. That's why, or when we feel low, we don't have control. That's why we don't do the task. Remember I said that? Are you paying? Are you paying attention? Remember I said I need you to pay. Are you paying attention? So we have negative emotions like guilt, anxiety, self-doubt. These feelings, they fuel, the coal to the fire, they fuel procrastination. But Islam, being the perfect religion, it gives us remedies. One of the remedies we need to do is we need to have gratitude, shukr. We need to be thankful. Thankful for the opportunity. When you feel overwhelmed, that, oh, I have to do this, oh, I have to study, you have to be thankful to Allah that you get to study. Some people don't get to go to school.
So just a little reminder in the middle of the conversation. So again, this brother, I know him for years. May Allah preserve him, may Allah bless him. He came from all the way from Dublin to have a talk in regards to procrastination and the Islamic evidence to how to battle that. He is someone who's trained a professional in psychology. So to even have him down here in Dundalk, it is a privilege, and please, I ask every one of you to come up lightly up front, especially the ones that are in the back, to come up front and to be engaging within it. MashaAllah, tabarakallah, we've got some people up there, but wallahi, brothers, this is a ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is a blessing from Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. This is something that we should not take lightly and take it for granted. Alright? So please, I ask all of you, as a request from you, to please go up front, okay, and to not use your phones, to not distract yourselves, to not have any sort of conversations, bifadlillah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so we can have a very much wonderful conversation and tackle these issues in regards to, brothers, please, to target these issues when it comes to procrastination. Please. By Allah, let's focus on this. This is the point of Qiyam. Qiyam is here for what? To connect, to reconnect in the way that Allah subhanahu pleases Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala, and it helps us to benefit and seek knowledge. Jazakum Allahu alfi khairan, and wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Forgive me for cutting off here in the middle. I just want you to understand that this is very, very much important. Okay? Barakallahu feekum.
Just go back. Remember I mentioned to you that sometimes procrastination is not just about like wasting time. Sometimes the reason why we don't do stuff or we find it hard to start something that we think is challenging is maybe one, you feel guilty, or maybe you feel anxious about this task. Oh, how is it going to get done? Oh, I'm going to fail, I'm going to do. Or you have self-doubt. You doubt yourself, you doubt your skill, you doubt your ability, your capabilities. These things, these feelings, they fuel to the fire of procrastination. They fuel the procrastination. Like I mentioned, Islam gives us remedies for these feelings. And the best one is shukr. You have to be grateful for it. Give me something that people can give. Can people give me examples of things that maybe not you don't have to expose yourself, that people procrastinate about? Examples. Being rich. What? How? How do you procrastinate about that? Give me something. What do you procrastinate about? Praying. Okay. Study. Give me an example. Why do people procrastinate about study?
I don't change.
They're not bothered, okay? What else? Glory, okay? You don't have self-motivation? It's not for okay. Fear. What do you fear of what? Of beaten by a parent? Huh? Fear? What's the say the last sentence?
Fear of not being able to complete the task.
Okay, fear of not being able to complete the task. Good. What else? Distraction. Good. Being lazy. Okay. What are the things that people procrastinate? We talk about studying. Doing chores. Okay. Why are we procrastinating about doing chores? Too lazy. Okay.
It's bored.
Boring. What else? Why? Distracted. Eating. Okay.
It's hard.
What do you say?
It's hard.
It's hard. Okay. Good. It requires effort. Yeah. That's what you mean by hard. Yeah. Effort. What? Draining. Okay. Lazy. Okay. What else? Okay. Give me another thing that people focusing about. Homework. Okay. No. That's like studying.
Waking up early.
Okay. Do we mention Salah? Right? Yeah. Okay. Salah. Okay. Let's go to Salah. Salah. What else? Why do people focusing about Salah? Distracted. Did you read that? Distracted. Okay. What else? Why do people procrastinate with Salah? You don't see the point of it. Oh, okay. Why are people distracted? They're too lazy to pay attention. Listen, my brother said, what did he say? What did he say? Okay, you have to listen. Okay, what did he say again? They think they have time. They think they have time. Okay, go on holiday.
They don't feel the urgency.
You don't feel the urgency. Okay. Last one.
Some are using their phone to chat.
Say again?
Some are chatting on their phone.
They'll be chatting on the phone. That's why they want to raise Salah. Okay, okay. So, all these things, all these feelings, this doubt, these emotions, or this laziness within ourselves are fueled through procrastination. But one of the remedies I want to give you today is you have to be grateful for the opportunity. You have to be grateful for the opportunity that you can do homework, that you're in school. We have some of our brothers and sisters that don't have the opportunity to go to school. You have to be grateful for the opportunity that you can pray standing up. Some of our brothers and sisters, they have no legs anymore. They can't, no hands, they can't make takbir. You have to be grateful for the opportunity that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you time to study. Some people, they don't have opportunity to study. They have to work. Get food for their family, get money for their family. And you have this opportunity. Look at where you are now. Some people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't bless them with guidance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought you here today. You have to be grateful for that. So you come in here, maybe some of you, your parents force you, oh, I don't want to come to the masjid, qiyam, I want to sleep, pay my FIFA and sleep. It's tough, it's hard. Remind us again, another lecture. Abu Muhammad only goes lecture after every Isha. Why do I have to come here again?
I like the lecture.
I know. You like the lecture. I'm just giving you what people are thinking. But do you ever think about, wow, I'm complaining about this, but I'm grateful. Not all massages do half-past after Isha. Not all massages have young people. Look, you have people to play with. You see, you have people your age you can play with. Are you grateful for that? Did you ever thank Allah for that?
Yeah.
You have? Good. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِذْ تَأَذَّنَ رَبُّكُمْ لَإِنْ شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, remember that He promised, if you are thankful, I will give you more. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, if you are grateful, Allah will give you more. I'll give you an example. Have you heard of the story of Prophet Sulaiman when he asked the jinn to bring him the throne of the Queen of Sheba? Who knows the story?
Oh, what's it called? I remember. Qasas.
Yes. No, Socrates. I think it's Namal.
Yes, Nabil.
Namal. No. What? Who knows the story?
Me. I
Okay.
don't.
Just can you give me a simple, quick?
It's just like a bird that went and he found a woman from another country, and Suleiman was looking in the part of the bird and he didn't find that bird. They said he'd kill him or maybe just beat him or something. Then he came back. He sat in like far away from him and told him, I got you a story, something about another queen, like instead of you, and she praised him, and she has soldiers. Then he said he'll go, just send her. What's called? He went to her and told her. No, I don't remember. Well, she sent money to him, so he doesn't come because if they come, they'll kill all of them. She sent him. He said, "This money doesn't mean anything to me. What Allah gave me is better than the money." And she said what to do, and then Suleiman said to the jinn to bring him the castle and put it in front of him. He will see if the queen is like she prays to her son because her family does. When Suleiman was gonna just test her, said, "Is this your castle?" She said, "It's me."
You skip something that I want to focus on. What do you asked the jinn? He asked the jinns about to bring. He asked the jinn, who can bring me the throne? What did they say? Who else? What did they say?
Oh, one of
Hey,
One of them said that he can bring it like really fast.
like how fast? How is it?
He said it really fast.
No,
but
he
then
didn't say really fast enough. Do you know what it says in the ayah? Not FIFA. Okay, the second one is blink of an eye. The second one, what was the first one?
I know.
Before you can stand. Okay, good. Before you stand, the second one is blink of an eye. This is what I want to get. It's okay. Let me get to my point. When the jinn, the one that he said he can get the throne in the blink of an eye, when Suleiman blinked his eye and the throne was there, what did he say? What did he say immediately? Who knows?
No, he said there's a man that.
No. When the throne was there, he blinked and the throne was there. What did he say? What did Ayah say? Abu Muhammad.
ربي وزعني أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي وعلى والدي.
No. Okay, yes. What's it? No. Huh?
وأدخلني في رحمتك.
Yeah.
الذي صنعنا.
Okay. I'm looking for something else.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
He said basically this is a test from my Lord to see whether I'm thankful.
Good. This one. جزاك خير. ومن شكر فإنما يشكر لنفسه ومن كفر فإن ربي. When this something majestic happening and something magnificent happening, when something good happens to you, do you say, I thank Allah? No, you're like, yes, I got this. When you get your test back and you get 100%, just say, yes, I studied hard for this. Yes, I studied hard. Yes. When you win the FIFA, when you win the FIFA game, yes, it's all my skills. Yes. So, when Suleiman, listen. This is the mindset. Listen, this is what we should all have. When something miraculous happens, Suleiman controlled the jinns, he controlled the animals, he controlled the ants, he controlled Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he controlled everything. So if he tells the jinns to do something, he controls them. But what did he say? He says, this is a test from Allah to see if I'm grateful or not. And whoever is grateful for Allah is grateful for himself. And if not grateful, Allah is not need to be gratefulness. So Prophet Sulaiman, immediately when something happened, he was grateful to Allah. He was thankful to Allah. So when you're going through a hard task, something good happens to you. something bad happens to you. Yeah? Have you heard the hadith? Shh, why are you laughing? Say alhamdulillah, what do we say when he says alhamdulillah? So the Prophet said we should laugh. Did the Prophet say we should laugh when someone sneezes? Okay.
Well, he said alhamdulillah, but he didn't say alhamdulillah, so we didn't say
Okay. Have you heard the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? It says, "Ajaban lil amri Muslim." Have you heard that hadith? Amazing is the affair of the believer. Has anyone heard of this hadith?
what?
The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, amazing is the affair of the believer. Anybody?
Yeah. When the good happens, he said, Alhamdulillah. When calamity strikes, he said, Alhamdulillah.
Yes. Okay. When the good happens, he's thankful. When the bad happens, he's
Patient.
patient. So, one of the things we can do that will help us with procrastination or anything else is that we have to be grateful to Allah. Oh Allah, thank you for this opportunity. Oh, my exam is very hard to study, but Allah allowed me to be in college. Allah allowed me to enter my course. Allah allowed me to enter this class, the high level class, the ordinary level class. Do you ever thank Allah for the opportunity to be in the place? So, we have to be grateful. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to try to cut this long because I don't want to be too long. One thing is, has anyone ever heard of decision or the word paralysis? What is paralysis? Have you heard the word? Is that a big word? Paralysis. Paralysis. Not paralysis. So the big brothers, can someone explain that? Okay, what's sleep paralysis?
When you like dream of stuff and then
No. Good. When you can't move. That's what I'm looking. When you can't move.
It's a synonym to paralysis.
Yes, it's like still paralyzed when you can't move. When you procrastinate, or one of the symptoms of procrastination is you have something called decision paralysis. When to make a decision, you're stuck. You can't make a decision. Indecision, you have indecision. And indecision is a big cause of procrastination. So because you don't know what to do, the question is, how do we overcome this? That's the question. And Islam gives us two things. Listen to this first. What did I say? You have to pay what? Pay? Are you paying attention? Or do you want to pay with money? Okay, I don't want to hear about your financial situation. Okay. So remember I said, so indecision is a big cause of procrastination. But Islam provides two practical tools for this decision paralysis. Who can tell me before I say it? Islam provides us with two practical tools, two things we can do that will help us with our indecisiveness. Yes, but I'm looking for something. No. Two o'clock for what? I know, Istikhara, yes. Yeah, combined. Listen. Islam provides you, if you're indecisive, Islam already give you it's a practical tool to use. Istikhara, prepare for guidance. So when you're overwhelmed by choice, what do I do, what do I do? You need to turn to Allah for clarity. The Prophet ﷺ, he taught us this prayer of istikhara, which combines action with reliance with Allah. And by you seeking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's guidance, you gain confidence in your decision. That's the first way. Who knows what istikhara? You know what things you say? Who knows what istikhara? Yeah, the dua of istikhara. Anybody? Okay, you pick it first.
نعم.
I know we're going to learn it inshallah.
Should all the dua or all the salat?
Okay, the whole salah, yeah, tell us.
The whole salat to pray 2 rak'ah. And first rak'ah read Surah Fatiha and قل يا الكافرون. Second rak'ah to read Surah Fatiha and قل هو الله أحد. And before to make salam, to make dua to Allah said, اللهم نستخيرك بعلمك واستقدرك بقدرك فإنك تعلم ولا أعلم وتقدر ولا أقدر وأنت علام الغيوب. اللهم إن كنت تعلم هذا الأمر خيرا لي في ديني ودنياي وعاجل أمري وأجله فيسره لي وبارك لي فيه. وإن كنت تعلم هذا الأمر شرا لي في ديني ودنياي وعاجل أمري وأجله فاصرفه عني وأبدلني خيرا منه.
I think if we want to learn anything, if we don't learn anything, we should talk. And you want to keep something, everybody in your mind, everybody should go, or maybe in the measure you can do, learn istikhara. The Prophet ﷺ, as he used to teach companions about the Quran, he used to teach them about, he used to teach them with the hadith, he used to teach them Quran, Salat istikhara as well. Understand? So after this, maybe tell the brothers, the elders in the masjid, that we want to learn Salat istikhara. So that's the first tool Islam gives us. Islam gives us Salat istikhara for helping our indecision. What's the next one Islam gives us? Witr. No. Come on. Yes, come on, think. You're Deen. 16? What's that? Is it too hard? Should I just tell you? Should I just tell you? The question is. Wait 1 second. The question is indecision. I mentioned that indecision is a very big cause for procrastination. And Islam provides us 2 practical tools to help us with this decision. The first one you mentioned, these 2 brothers mentioned, was Salat al-Istikhara. And our Shaykh Abu Muhammad explained this. What is the second one Islam teaches us?
Is that like istikhara and istishara, or
What's istishara? What's that?
so like seeking advice from elders?
Okay, seeking advice. That's what I mean. Shura. Consultation. The shura. You need to discuss your task, your goals, or whatever you're trying to do, the decision you're going to make with some people you trust, not just anybody. Trust advisors or mentors. Yeah? So Islam gives us this tool as well. First, say for example, you're trying to make a decision. Remember, indecision leads to procrastination. Say you have a hard decision to make. The first thing you do, you pray Salat Istikhara. The second, you seek counsel, shura, consultation. Simple. Yeah, did you know that before? You knew it, but you didn't tie it to this. So these are the 2 tools Islam teaches us. Salat Istikhara and consultation, shura. I think there's one more thing I need to mention. Okay. There's more here. Okay. I'll give it last thing, because I know I've been talking too long. It's one. Okay. Well, after that. That's it, 5 minutes, inshallah. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about, because maybe I don't have time. Okay, 2 minutes. That's okay. That's what I need. How do I build a procrastination-free environment? That's what we're going to end. How do you create for yourself a procrastination-free environment? I know the answer for that as well. You're going to tell us? Okay, how do you do it?
I'll do bricks.
What bricks? Okay. Wait, I'll tell you. The first thing is, you have to declutter your space. You have to be clean. You have to be clean, organized. Yeah? And the Prophet ﷺ already emphasized the cleanliness. You know that? What did he say about cleanliness? Tahara is what is half of what? Come on, bro. I know this message is people have knowledge here. Yes? I see you. Every time I come here, you always answer your question. Why can't I answer my question? What's cleanliness? Cleanliness is half of what? concrete. Half a faith, half a human. So the first thing, you have to be clean. If you want to study, if your room is chaos, you won't feel motivated to study. You won't have the discipline. Pay what? You won't have the discipline or the motivation to do what you have to do. When everything's messy because you're thinking, oh, this is messy, this is dirty, oh, I need to wash this, I need to clean this. Your mind is already occupied with something else. Okay, that's the first thing. Another thing that is relevant for today, for all of us, the TikTok generation, what I'm asking, is you need to consider, you need to implement tech-free zones. What did I say? Tech-free zones during Salat or when you're doing homework or tasks. So you can use that by using apps or timers. I'm going to go fast. And the last one is you need to surround yourself with purposeful companions. The Quran warns us about the influence of bad company. The Quran mentions close friends that day will be enemies to each other, except for the righteous. So, be amongst people who are driven. They're not lazy. They don't want to procrastinate. They want to get the reward. They want to go and hasten, like the ayah says, hasten to things that will get reward from Allah. Be around those people. And inshallah you can find this in the masjid. So, these three things, there's more, obviously there's more. To build your procrastination free zone. Remember, declutter your space, say it with me.
Declutter your space.
Limit your digital distractions. And surround yourself with purposeful companions. And that's my talk. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept this from me, and anything that I said that is incorrect is for myself, my lapse of memory, and from the shaitan, and anything that's correct is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed me to say. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down.